And welcome to this Jane's weather update. Here is the latest on what will be known as Cyclone Kirrily. No longer expected to develop today, which is Wednesday, instead in the early hours of Thursday. Then it beelines towards the coast, should cross Townsville on Thursday night, around that area there, and then dump a lot of rain as it heads inland. Let's get into it. From the Weather Bureau, this was at 8:04 a.m. in Queensland time on Wednesday morning, and here it is, currently still a tropical low, still likely to be a tropical low by later tonight, but then a Category 1 by early tomorrow morning. So that's the latest guidance there in terms of its development. You'll notice then it starts really moving. It's been very slow moving here. Now it is meant to put its skates on and start heading towards the coast. The crossing is likely to be on Tuesday night as a Category 2 as it's moving through, so no longer a severe Category 3. Then it moves inland and it dumps a lot of rain. Now these colours here show us that this one, this darker colour, that's between Serena and Air, they are likely to experience gales within 24 hours, so they see them first. Then this lighter colour here, still likely to experience gales as the cyclone comes in, but they experience them next. They're next in line. That is up to about Innisfail and inland beyond Charters Towers. So that is the latest from the Bureau concerning that. Let's have a look at all the different models that are feeding this information. We'll start off with the rain forecast over the next 8 days. This shows us where it's likely to go. This is the blend of all of the models from this morning. You'll notice today that the area of huge falls here, so over 200 millimetres, that has been reduced. So there's a lot more consensus between the models as to exactly where this is going to go as it comes across the coast. And here it is in through here. So the path is looking a lot skinnier today, gives us a lot more confidence in what the outcome is likely to be. But you'll notice that there's a lot of heavy rain that extends pretty much all the way to nearly almost the Northern Territory border as it moves inland. So this one will be a ball of moisture. Once it loses its power, we'll still have all of that heavy rain, no matter, depending on wherever that actually moves. Likely to be right in through here, through central into northern Queensland. But it's not just under where that low is. There's also a kick out down the bottom that heads into southern parts of Queensland. May not get the big winds or anything with that, but may get the rain that is associated with the system that is further north. So let's have a look at each model as we go through day by day. So this one here is the Euro model. What you're looking at on this page, obviously here is where the low center is, so it's where the circles come together. That's our low pressure system, which will be our tropical cyclone. This here is the rain pattern every 6 hours and how likely that is meant to be, like how heavy that is likely to be. This is in millimeters here. But the one to look at here is the time. So that is Wednesday at, this is Eastern Daylight Time, so Melbourne time rather than Queensland time, take an hour off. So that would be 4 a.m. this morning. So this will jump every 6 hours. Let's get into it. So here it is, early morning on Wednesday. Here we are by late morning, afternoon, and then evening. So that is it moving towards the coast during the day on Wednesday. Let's go into Thursday, which is when it's likely to cross. So early morning, late afternoon, knocking on the door, crossing through by the evening. So that is a Thursday evening crossing coming right in through here. Have a look at all of the rain that is associated with that. And now let's watch what it's going to do. So it'll lose its power, but it'll keep up the rainfall. Let's move through. Here we are on Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. It moves inland very rapidly on this particular model, which is a Euro, situated here by Friday night, taking all of that rain with it. I'll just pop back one so you can see the rain is not just where that ball is. It goes out the top of it and also starts to come down the bottom of it too. And still getting some on the coast as well, but no longer the powerful winds or the very heavy falls that's in through here. So there we are by the end of Friday. That was moving during the day on Friday. Saturday, it put some brakes on. Let's watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hardly moved at all according to this model. There it is, and it spews out all of that rain coming down into southern and southeastern parts of Queensland too. That's during the day on Saturday. Let's head into Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is during the day on Sunday, spewing out into the bottom here as the actual beast itself with its heavy rainfalls slowly moves into here. Going into next week, heading into the Northern Territory. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was Monday. Still lots of falls in through here. This is going to keep with us for quite some time, the rain aspect of it. And then on Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much almost off the map there, but still lots of rain coming into here. So I repeat, this one, it'll cross the coast and then it is going to drench us in rain for a considerable period of time. Let's have a look at another one. So this is the GFS, which is the USA model. Here we are off the coast. Early this morning on Wednesday, heading in here. So by the end of Wednesday, that's where it's located. Watching Thursday morning, into the morning, afternoon, and evening. So there is the crossing during Thursday evening around this part in through here. Watch it move inland on Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huge movement. This one's moving slightly southwards from what the Euro is doing, which is more around here. Again, moisture up here, some rainfall coming down. Particularly on Saturday, watch it not move. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just kind of loop-de-looping itself over in these central parts of Queensland, extending all that rain down into the southeast and up into the north as well. Then we go through Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4, just kind of wandering around there. The centre has become large and vague, but still has lots and lots of moisture, equals lots and lots of rain, equals the potential for flooding. So here we have it coming down here and up into the north. Going to next week, here is Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Tuesday moving into the Northern Territory. So that's 2 models now taking it right inland. There's no more repeat of it coming out the coast here. Let's check the other ones too. So here is GEM, or known as the Canadian model. Here it is out here this morning into the afternoon and evening, so still there. Then tomorrow, Thursday, 1, 2, 3. There it is by late afternoon, 4 crossing. So this one has it maybe a couple of hours later, moving through this part here. Heading into Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4. It also puts its skates on and it travels inland very quickly with all of that moisture still hanging around, all of that rainfall. Across the weekend, here's Saturday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also lingering in through here during the day on Saturday, pouring out down to the southeast and up into the north as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Sunday, also becoming quite wide and vague. Moving into Monday, 4, and Tuesday, there we go. So this one doesn't quite reach the Northern Territory. We know Euro was off the page here, and we know that USA was in through here. But all of them are definitely heading in this direction and not down into the southeast. Southeast rain, yes, but in terms of the actual centre, the power that could be with a cyclone on the coast, that is no longer there. All right, let's head into the final model, which is Access, which is from the Weather Bureau. Here we are this morning. Now, this is in 3 hourly jumps, so we've got more of those each day, and you can see the time either here where it blocks out or across the top here and repeated just in through here. So watch that as we go through. So here we are into the end of the morning, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the end of Wednesday, which is today. Let's move through Thursday morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is by late Thursday morning, moving through. There we are in the afternoon, right there. There we are crossing on Thursday night. So all of them around Townsville, Thursday night is the likely time that this, as a Category 2, comes ashore. After that, does it have its skates on? Does it move inland? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the morning on Friday already in through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right out just the other side of Richmond by the end of Friday. So big movement there. Lots of rain anywhere near the centre of that one, plus the remains that come out the side. Let's have a look across the weekend. They slowed down. Here we have Saturday morning. Yep, it's doing a little bit of a loop-de-loop as well. Here we are Saturday afternoon. All of that rain spreading out, all of that rain spreading out. And then into Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4, still doing it. This one's starting to head back in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. More of a loop-de-loop. Now it is coming back out again. So that's the end of the weekend there. Moving through Monday now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is taking a path that goes quite south. Heading through Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is all 4 models. This is the key thing to take away if you are in southeast Queensland. Yes, there is likely to be some rain. It is the outflow from the big storm, but the big storm itself isn't going to come anywhere near your area, so the wind associated with it is no issue. Great. Let's have a look at just a couple of locations. Here we have our advanced consensus. If you've signed up for Jane's Weather Pro for the trial, for the beta environment, it is now open and we are individually bringing people in and getting to use this. So here's a nice sneak peek of what you can get. Here's our advanced consensus, which uses machine learning and AI to give a better forecast. Here we have, first of all, Townsville. Today, wind isn't even a concern. It's all off the coast. We've got hot temperatures instead. Tomorrow, this is when it begins. During the morning, that's when the wind increases. So I'll have a look at this one down the bottom here. Here's the gust as we go through. So by the afternoon, we're moving up into the high numbers there. and then sort of staying there, and then there's the lull as it moves through. So that's on Thursday night. That's the eye of the cyclone moving across, so the wind dies. Then it rapidly picks up again as we move across. So here we have into the early hours of Friday, 114, and then it slowly eases as it moves away. So you can see there's the big increase in wind as it approaches. There's all the rain that comes with that. There is the lull, and then there's another increase in wind before it all dies again. So this one's got 19 to 146 millimeters on it, 7 to 34. Let's have a look. The big ones are likely to be this purple one, which is USA. So that's the one that thinks that's going to have the most rainfall. But GEM, the pink one, that's got a lot there. Access, the yellow one, doesn't have as much. And the greeny one you can see in there, that is Euro. That's got a moderate fall in there too. So the range, 19 to 146 millimeters. Why such a big range? It's 4 different models. They've each got their own opinion on what's likely to happen based on where it actually crosses the coast. So this shows you the risk that it could be quite small or it could be quite large as it comes in. When we see that range get tighter and tighter, that's when we have more confidence in it. Heading into Friday, 7 to 34 millimeters, and then the rain just does continue as we go right through into next week. It's not the cyclone rain, it's the leftovers of it, the associated part from it, but know that the center is well away. And let's have a look at I'll just move this down. Let's have a look at our winds. Look, they're back to nothing overly exciting at all. So it's just that Thursday night into early Friday morning that we have the wind threat from this particular one. Let's head inland. We'll go to Charters Towers, looking at the rainfall. 10 to 79 on Thursday, 7 to 23, up to 16, and then some dribs and drabs as we go through. So we saw that it put its skates on Friday. That's as it was going across Charters Towers. So the super heavy falls that were on the models previously, they have gone because the system is moving at pace. So that's better news for Charters Towers as we move through there. When does it arrive? It is here on Thursday afternoon and evening into the early hours of Friday. And if we go back to here, wind, we will get some effects there. They are in the 90s perhaps is where the gusts are going. So that's far enough inland that it doesn't pack the full brunt of this system as it comes in. Okay, let's have a look one more step inland. We'll go to Richmond now. We saw that on Saturday it slows down. It starts moving around and just doing loop-de-loop on top of itself. So that should indicate some higher rainfalls, and yes, it does. Here we have Friday, 24 to 150 millimeters. Here on Saturday, here on Sunday, here is a massive fall. So that would be one model. I'll just click on Sunday to move forward to there. That would be one model, expand it out so we can see, yes, it's the Australian model that has the huge falls in through here. The other ones don't have as much, so do keep that in mind. It's one model that has the huge falls. The other ones are quite light. So the risk is there, but it's only one that has it at this stage. Okay, as always, you can head to janesweather.com. Sign in. If you haven't signed up yet, you can get a free account where you can see 2 days of this information. Then also there's the premium or the business account, depending how involved in construction or ag you are, and you need those special guidance variables there. And then you get all of the